needs to be asked anyway. What do you think a symbiote feels?
Alrighty then. If you haven't watched the video, go watch it. It's basically the TikToker Panda Red asks the question, or asks two kind of questions in a way. He basically asks, what does the symbiote technically feel like when it's on us and probably inside of us, and in general? And then the other thing he asks is, wouldn't our basically body not accept it, the symbiote being inside of us, when it before it like kind of becomes like how Spider-Man would work? It would disappear and then reappear and stuff like that. And kind of the concept is, wouldn't the brain kind of cancel it or try to get it out of our system, knowing it's an unknown thing? Because our brains are, if there's something in us that's not natural for us, our body tries to cancel it and take it out of our system. You know, so talk about the first part. How does the symbiote feel like? Well, I feel like there's multiple theories to this. The first part, before it bonds with us, I believe it feels like that watery, slimy kind of slime that, you know, it's very watery, even though it's still solid-like. It's like, you know, that's what I feel like the symbiote feels like when you touch it and stuff like that. It's very like water kind of feel. But I bet you once it becomes part of you, I believe this is also what leads to the second part of the question, is it probably sends signals to your brain in a sense where it tells your body, or better yet, let me rephrase it this way. Based on how Spider-Man wore the symbiote for the first time, it felt nice and everything felt comfortable. It probably matched the material that Peter wanted it to probably feel like. Since he's comfortable to stretchy material, maybe spandex, stuff like that, probably the symbiote matched that kind of texture. Even though maybe it's not made out of that material, it's what like maybe the symbiote is sending the signals to the brain of ours to be like, oh, so this is what it feels like. It feels nice. So if we want it, let's say we're wearing fabric, it probably will match that material. If we leather-like material, it might feel like that. You know, stuff like that. You know, it's going to adapt to what material we love to feel when it comes to texture. Now, going to the second part is, you know, wouldn't our body not accept it? I believe for a symbiote to be one of the oldest things in the Marvel Universe, it probably has evolved a lot where it immediately does something to the brain to give the signal like, hey, I'm not a threat. I am part of your body. I'm just something different. Even so, it doesn't alert or probably force the host to kill itself or do damage to itself or whatever, because it needs the host to live for it to live. Whether it's, you know, eating the host or absorbing energy from the host or whatever the symbiote might do, depends on, you know, whatever. You know, and et cetera, et cetera. But like I said, that's my theory on those two kind of concept questions of how it feels like. Like I said, it probably feels like a very watery, slimy material. To basically, once it merges and, you know, connects with us, it basically becomes the texture, probably what we want it to feel like. And that's what it matches that feel. And then the brain, it probably does something to our brain to give us the alert. Hey, I'm not a threat. I am part of you. Don't worry. You know, and stuff like that. Now, the other question is, where does it go once it, you know, hides? I think that's another video for another time. But, you know, if you want to know, maybe I can give my theories on that. But that's my thoughts, my opinions, and theories about the whole symbiote and how it feels to how it probably reacts to our brain. Maybe I might do another video going more research on, you know, what the symbiote actually does to our brains, if it does bond with us. But let me know your thoughts, and let me know your thoughts if you guys disagree or agree with what I said about the whole symbiote thing, you know. But, yeah.